Welcome back to the show. So you know what I think I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start doing more videos. They might be shorter in length, but more videos. And I'm going to be focusing on some of the different topics that are being discussed in the comment section. So when I post a video, a lot of people post comments, and some people have some really good comments, questions, as well as statements that they want to make in the comment section. So I'm going to be focusing on those and at least do one of those a day, plus do the regular update videos. So that's what we're going to do today. But first off, you guys can do me a favor. Please hit the like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell notification. That way you'll get notified anytime we put out a video. Okay, and like always, if you see a response from me in the comment section, make sure there's a check mark next to my name. If there's not a check mark next to my name, it's not me. It's someone who's trying to impersonate me. All right, so let's go ahead and get to this comment here, and we're going to talk a little bit about this. This is about timelines. So Makiga45 says it was going to happen before July 4th. Now, this person is talking about the infrastructure bill. So it was going to happen before July 4th, and that's correct. July 4th was like the first deadline. Now a promise of this week, all talk, most likely nothing till September unless they delay their vacation, not likely. And I would agree with this person. I would agree with what they're saying. When we're looking at timelines, very, very correct. July 4th, that was the target. That was the first deadline date. It was like it was unofficial, but it was kind of a time where they wanted to have this done by. And then we look at the second deadline date, and that was actually last week. That was Wednesday. That cloture vote, that didn't go through or didn't pass. And now we're looking at this week. And the reality is, even if they do get something this week, they go ahead and vote on do the cloture vote, and that gets approved, and now they can open it up for debate. Well, guess what? They're going to open it up for debate. So now they're going to be debating it for a while. And so then that's going to push into August, which is August is next week. So we're looking at a situation right now where there's a very, very good possibility that September is going to be the time when they take this back up. And now we have to look at what goes on when it comes to the recess. And are they really going to hold over? They're probably going to say is they're going to say, okay, you guys are on call, basically. So go ahead and go on your recess. You're on call. We're going to continue trying to negotiate this whole infrastructure bill. And if we come to any type of resolution where we know the pay fors, because that's the focus is how are they going to pay for it? That's what we need to be watching right now. Top line number, we already have that. A lot of the text that's in the bill, we already know what a lot of the text is. It's how are you going to pay for it? So what they're probably going to say in August, the leaders are going to continue to negotiate. And then if they have anything, then they'll go ahead and call the Senate back, and then they'll call the House back, and then they'll vote on it. But realistically, they're probably not going to move forward until September. And if they have to wait until September, well, that's going to push off the American Families Plan even further. And then you're going to have the budget talks, because they're going to have some type of resolution by September 30th when it comes to the federal budget. So we have a lot of different things that are going to be a lot of moving pieces when it comes down to it. But I like this comment. I'm telling you, politicians will just keep kicking things down the road, and it's up to us. It's actually up to us to make sure to hold them accountable. And I keep saying this because right now, I truly believe that politicians are not being held accountable for anything. And because they're not being held accountable, because they're not being voted out of office, they continue the same behavior. Like who is thinking about going on vacation or going on recess when you have these two big bills that need to get done and could have been done months ago? Who would be thinking about going on recess? Who would have the nerve to go on recess at a time like this? Well, our politicians do. They think it's okay. And the only reason they think it's okay is because we have accepted that. So we're the ones that are going to have to come out and say, look, this is not acceptable. This needs to get done before you go on recess. Just like if you were in your job and you're thinking about going on vacation and you have a big project before you, they're going to want you to get that done before you go on vacation. They're not just going to say, go ahead and go on vacation, and then when you come back, then you can figure something out. No. They're going to make sure that's done before you go on vacation. We should be holding these politicians to the same standard. Look, you need to get things done. You go on recess at least once a month, and in August, they're talking about going the majority of the month. You need to get stuff done before you do that. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.